How do you get past silver when it's so many bad players? Improve yourself. Stop worrying about your other players. Improve yourself, you'll improve your rank.
Echoes of the past.
Oh,
Sinfully? Was that follow? Is it sinfully? I can't. Sinfully, holy, I can't fucking read, bro. I'm a bot. I got it on the third one. Thank you for the follow.
Focus absolute. Sever.
You need a master's rank, I would agree. There's a lot of things we need.
There is still so much to learn.
Paragon didn't have ranked, brother.
This will hurt. Unbind.
In the entire life cycle of Paragon, I never had ranked.
Take my will.
Yeah, but your elo is capped and it's just casual matches. It's not real. Because it's just casual matchmaking. In my opinion, it's one of the big reasons why Paragon failed, actually.
Severance quickens.
Having a MOBA with no ranked is, like, actually, like, insanely bad for the game. Because, like, the whole point of a MOBA is, like, it's competitive. That's, like, the whole point. So, like, to not have a competitive mode is, like, really bad for the game.
An opportunity to hone my blade.
No, it was not Fortnite.
A powerful tool.
Paragon was never profitable. They were able to drop it because the Fortnite, like, was doing well, obviously, like, but the game wasn't making money. If they were making money on Paragon, they would have just kept it open. They would have just removed resources from it. They would have just left the servers up. Or, like, left it with, like, a skeleton crew. Like, could you argue that maybe they would have kept developing it if Fortnite wasn't doing so well? Maybe, but, like, I don't think that's the same thing as saying, like, they stopped developing it because of Fortnite.
My aim is true.
Yeah, I think those are two different things.
Echoes of the past.
I feel like this character pre-6 is kind of, like, pretty weak.
The spirits entrust me with their power, and I am ready to use it. Do not be fooled. That one is strong.
Uppercut jiggling with a follow.
The party's this way.
This will hurt.
Your destruction is nigh.
Nowhere to hide.
Let Yurei through, your mother.
Echoes of the past.
Bruh, I would clip the wall there.
Whisper through the veil. My aim is true. There are more who
Oh,
require
resets
my
dash.
aid.
Yeah, it gives you the cooldown back.
This This will do.
What's a combo follow-up after ulting? 1 in the dash. I mean, it depends. 3 in the dash, 1 in the dash. It just depends what's up. I feel like usually your combo is like 3 dash, 1 dash, dash through again to get like to like take it off cooldown, and then you ult. But you can dash like upwards to ult, and then get like a big ult, and then you combo off that.
Echoes of the spirit within sharpens. This will hurt. Whisper through the veil.
Perforator is the best voice acting in my opinion. I don't know, I don't really care about that stuff personally.
My aim is true. I will do whatever.
I don't really pay attention to it because I have it pretty low volume.
Balance shifts.
Come.
This will hurt.
The party's this way.
Reggie, think of the follow.
Feel the flow. My next target awaits. My work here is done.
Only cares about kits and damage. Damn right, baby. Damn right. Only things that matter in this game.
Nowhere.
Oh, I don't have fucking flash. I'm trolling. You train Sarah's voice actor because she sounds like a grandma. Maybe she's a grandma, bro. You don't know.
You're not going anywhere.
This fight does not end until my final breath. Echoes of the past. The spirits guide me to greater power.
I think I tower dive more than anyone you know. Sounds like you need to know people that have more balls.
My aim is true. When the soul is strengthened,
First in this game do insane damage compared to other MOBAs. I would say they do higher base damage, but they scale slower than other MOBAs, in my opinion. They also have a capped amount of scaling shots. Like they cap after like 5 shots, I think.
the final severance awaits. Patience is the best weapon against a powerful foe. From stillness, devastation. This will hurt.
That poor Howie getting cooked. I make a tower dove. It'd be like that.
Whisper through the veil. Break. Evil waits for no one. A powerful tool when used with care.
What benefit does blue have for ganks? It gives you cooldown reduction, gives you burn on your abilities.
Echoes of the past.
The burn might only work on minions. I don't actually know if it works on lane, but it does give you a lot of cooldown. And like obviously mana regen.
Focus absolute.
was very unlucky I didn't get the dash reset.
I'll crush you.
The soul's true reckoning is prepared. Too close! This will hurt!
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
I'm coming, Howie!
Torn apart! Too close!
He's too far, man. Can't say I didn't try.
Nowhere. Be wary. Demons are known for their trickery. Feel the blow. Whisper through the veil.
Does blue affect your haste stat in the shop? Yes.
I feel it. This is the strength I needed. My aim is true.
Damn, couldn't get the dash reset. If I got the dash off, I think I'd walk away there. Bro, Solaris, try it. I don't think I auto-cancel enough on this character. Cause she's a melee character, and then I just forget to auto-attack, because it's fucking, I forget she has range autos.
The spirits will bring me back as many times as it takes.
Team diff kind of wild this game. I mean, they are just getting absolutely blasted in the fucking lanes, I'm gonna be honest. But I mean, that's alright, we carry. OP character and shit.
I will show them the storm that is approaching. Nowhere to hide. Severance quickens. Sever. The corruption yet lingers elsewhere. Whisper through the veil.
Lari's here, so is the Gideon. Just kind of awkward.
The soul storm gathers.
An allied tower is under attack. An allied tower has been destroyed.
Echoes of the past.
You're not going anywhere.
Enemy is
Is there any AP scaling on her abilities? No, she doesn't scale off AP at all.
The spirit within
Physical damage
sharpens.
only.
Come, the party's this way.
Ninja, think of the follow.
This will hurt. The surging of souls within me is ready to be released. The blade is
Looks
an
like she may actually
extension of
benefit
the
from
soul.
stasis. Honestly, stasis might actually be tech. Like, she doesn't benefit from the stats at all, but just the active is nice.
Nowhere.
What's the difference between total power? Total power includes your base stats.
Unbind.
Bonus does not include your base stats. That's the difference.
Whisper through the veil. You cannot run. My aim is true. May you savor your final breath.
Very balanced character. I didn't even play that fight well at all. I missed my fucking combo. I could have got another reset off on the Sparrow.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Arrogance and pride can only lead to destruction. Nowhere.
Really can just face for a keyboard? Correct.
This will hurt.
That's why I think she's like, I think she's good design. I mean, the infinite dash is maybe a little too much, but I don't think she's like that. Like, if they just tone her down a little bit to where you actually have to be like mechanical to play her and like get value, like you have to do like max combos and stuff, I think she'll actually be really fun. I think she'll be really good. But I think they just have to like tone her down a little bit so that you actually have to like combo correctly to get your value. I think currently you can just kind of phase roll and it makes it kind of lame and like a little bit less fun. You know when to invade enemy jungle early? Matchups, like lane prio, like if your lane has pressure, the enemy team can't rotate, right? Like if your team is on their tower line, then their team is under tower, so they can't contest you, right? For example.
Taste my will. Target eliminated.
Once you have 2 items, you don't need optimal combos. I mean, you really only need 1 item, honestly. Once you get Malady, you're like really strong. Prior to Malady, you're definitely a little weak, but like after Malady, you're pretty strong.
Echoes of the past. This new power rages inside of me. My aim is true. Perish by my hand. Severance.
Like I literally just one-shot people. Like it's actually so disgusting.
Nowhere. Echoes of the past.
Like even just like camp clear is like insane. Like, I didn't even dash through that.
My next target awaits. When the soul is strengthened, the body follows suit. This
Yurei needs to
will
be
do.
nerfed. I would agree.
Look,
She'll
the
probably
only-
be nerfed for the next match.
The only losses are the ones that you don't that like.
The
are-
full nail might be too much. I
releasing
kind of
you.
agree. It's kind of just like why. It resets the dash. I feel like it just doing damage and giving you mitigation is already really good. 100% okay to be Giga broken on release. I don't know. There's like broken and then there's this. Like this is different than just being like strong on release. Like this is like a bit absurd in my opinion. I think being strong on release is good, yes, because you get that on the character, but like this isn't just like strong. I missed my... somehow I don't get the dash reset there, which makes no sense. Even though, like, I feel like my dash did damage there. Like, what? Like, I feel like my dash hit the sparrow there, but it didn't do damage. Like, why? Or, like, it did damage, but it didn't reset? I don't know. It's weird. Like, that's, like, weird. It's, like, the only issue I've had with her is, like, sometimes I feel like the dash doesn't actually reset sometimes. Or, like, the hitbox is weird. Kai's in a fine spot right now, actually. It's a little bit weak, actually.
An ally has been slain.
I think match range dash is very inconsistent. Yeah, I feel like the character moves further than the dash damage actually goes. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I feel like the dash damage only goes like 70% of the dash length, but the actual character goes 100%. Yo, T-Penguin, thank you for the 200 bits, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the bits, brother. Hope you're having a great Wednesday morning.
My aim is true. I must return to my training.
I think the range of the dash is shorter. I mean, that might be a buff, low-key.
The blade is an extension of the soul.
But you could do that as well. Kind of sure dashes were like Severog, where like you could change the range on it based on your movement.
Echoes of the past. The spirit within sharpens. Patience is the best weapon against a powerful foe. Torn apart. Whisper through the veil. Nowhere to hide. You cannot run. Witness the great severance! This will hurt. Decisive. I will go. Well.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I was dead. Considering I had 3 people looking at me. Can you remove while in ult? Yes. The dash factor adds too much fun to the character. Well, I think you just limit it. Like, you make it so you get, like, max 2 resets or something. Like, you make it like, Shimmy Dash, where it's, like, you have a certain amount of time before you can reset it again. Or, like, a certain limit to how many times you can reset it within a certain amount of time. Yeah, the problem with the other feed is that it's, like, inconsistent. Because sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. And if you don't hit, you're dead every time. So it's, like, generally better to just make sure that you guarantee you hit the dash. If it was more consistent, like Kalari Dash, I think it's, like, definitely the way you do it, but it's just not consistent.
Too close. My aim is true. Unbind. I will do whatever it takes. Echoes of the past. Sever. Evil
Nerf
waits
the
for
damage.
no
I think
one.
you just remove the healing on the one. I think would help a lot, to be honest. Cap the stacks, or cap dashes to like 3 dashes, and then like 2 resets, 3 dashes total. And then remove the healing on the one. I think should be a lot better, a lot more balanced. Could remove the pull and healing too if you really want. But I don't think it's like that necessary.
Whisper through the veil.
Like I don't think the pull on ult is why she's good. You know what I mean? Like you're not playing her because you're like, oh, I get a pull on the ult.
The corruption yet lingers elsewhere.
Both objectives are up late game,
the
which you
party's this
prioritize.
way.
Depends on the game.
Powerful tool.
Typically, if you're
Please
gonna
with
trade
care.
though, Primal is better to trade than Prime, like because Primal gives you permanent benefits, and then also it's a better objective to fight with. But like it also depends on the game state. Like sometimes it's better to just take Prime so you can siege. But like if you're gonna fight, Primal is always better.
Crush you!
Whisper through the veil.
An allied tower is under attack. Destroyed.
My aim is true. Echoes of the past. Unbind. The blade is an extent. This will hurt.
I think they could also make the ult a sphere instead of a cone. That would also help a little bit, I think. If you kill Mini at 19, will OP still spawn at 20? Yes.
Nowhere.
Mini despawns at 1930. If you're hitting Mini at 1930, it'll despawn at 1945. See if they get Ingo's TP or not.
My aim is true. Sever.
I almost feel like I should go all
Their
just for more HP.
defeat was inevitable. I merely delivered. The final severance awaits my command. This will hurt.
No, I fucked it up.
Break. Perish by my hand. Torn apart. Whisper through the veil. Take my will.
See, I feel like after the Greystone ulted, I should have had a dash reset, and then I didn't. And then I took like a lot more damage for like no reason. As a result. We don't want the business. We just leave.
Echoes of the past. there are more who require my aid. The soul's true reckoning is prepared. This will do.
I grab this just for tenacity so I don't get CC chains. It's the only way I ever die. This guy was a really good showcase why Yurei got banned. I mean, my team's like playing well in the late game, but that early game was fucking rough. They were like fucking 0-11. It was like 5-16 or something. Definitely did not make the game easy. Alright, at this point in the game, I literally just one-shot anybody I look at, pretty much.
My aim is true. You cannot run. From stillness, devastation. Focus absolute.
We just double buff. No need to force it too hard.
An enemy inhibitor is under attack.
6-18 at one point. I mean, we're cooking up. Song. This song. This is, I can tell you it's Parachute. Gets me slowly.
This is the strength I needed.
I went the other way.
Whisper through the veil. The soul storm gathers.
Salvation is just two good top 5 cards used in the game for you. I mean, Salvation is nuts right now.
Nowhere. My aim is true.
Like, bro, I just one-shot that Greystone. Didn't even ult.
This will hurt. Too close.
GG, boys. GG's. I got you next game, loco. I'm just curious how much damage I did. I didn't feel like I did that much. I was very like inactive early game, but I feel like I couldn't really gank any lanes. Like every time I'm in a lane, it's like the Gideon lane, which is really hard to gank, or it's like Greystone. I mean, it's 48k, holy shit. But I mean, that's just like a show of how strong that fucking character is, man. Like, actually, that character is so gross, man.